Welcome back to Fern CRM. In this video, I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to automate those comment replies to your Facebook and Instagram posts. We're here in automations and we're in the workflows tab. Just a disclaimer, you do need to have either your Facebook or your Instagram connected to your Fern CRM account, and you have to have some posts on it. The posts don't have to be published within Fern CRM in order to use this. You just have to have posts on your account. All right, so to get started, we're going to go to Create Workflow, and we're going to select a recipe. And this is going to show us a list of different pre-built automations that you can very quickly go in, customize for your brand voice and whatever links you want to include and that kind of thing without having to learn all the tech details. So as you can see, we've got a range of different recipes, and one of them is Instagram comment automation. We also have Facebook comment automations. Let's just breeze through the Facebook one really quickly since it's pretty much the same. So as you can see, this is pre-built, and if there's anything here in the automation that you don't want to use, you can just delete it super easily. To trigger it, it's whenever someone comments on a post, we need to pick our page. Contains the phrase, for example, checklist, but you can change this to whatever you want. The post is published post, probably want to choose which post, right? Track first level comments only. So here's where you can create your list of responses. You can like the comments. And then here's Facebook Interactive Messenger, just slightly different than the Instagram one. For Instagram, there's two types of message actions. For Facebook, there's just this one. So here's where you put in your message. You can add the attachment. You can do it through URL, or you could upload it from your computer. Here are where you put in your buttons. Quick replies. So with the interactive one, you can have buttons and quick replies both if you want to. With Instagram, you had to choose which one you wanted. And so let's say maybe 50 minutes, like almost an hour, right? If they comment with checklist on that post, they're going to get that DM. If they don't click on anything and they don't respond to the DM, they don't do anything, it's going to go to default timeout. So maybe you want to send a second message to nudge them. If they were to click on, see, call us was one of the choices. That's why it matches here, call us. If we were to change this to anything else, like maybe we say text us. See, it changes there. Okay, so visit our website was one of the button options, and then get the checklist. So if they click on get the checklist, they're going to get another message that sends them the checklist. Now, this would be very unintuitive, really. Like if they commented to get the checklist, you probably want to send the checklist in the first email. But yeah, works the same as the Instagram one. So I wanted to show you how quick and easy that is. And start with Instagram. Ignore this. It shows up because that's a new feature. Let's just go through each step one by one. The triggers up here are whatever is going to kick off this automation. So the thing that you want to trigger the start of this automation. Now, as you can see, we have Instagram comment on a post is what we want to trigger it. And so we have to go in here and choose which page. So this is our demo Fern CRM account. It's hooked up to our demo Instagram account called Customer Delight Team. And so page is, that's the Instagram page, is Customer Delight Team. Post is published post. If you wanted to reply to any comment that comes in on any post, you could just stop here. You would just hit the little trash can to delete this step. But usually you're going to want to pick a specific post and maybe even give it like a specific keyword that you want it to say. Because if someone posts congratulations or something, you don't necessarily want it to kick off this automation. So we're going to just pick a random post and then maybe even add contains phrase. For this one here, track first level comments only. This is where the first time someone comments and they say Fern, then you want it to kick off this automation. If they say Fern in the reply to someone else's comment, it will not kick this off. So decide whether or not you want to toggle that. In most cases, you would say like, comment Fern if you want me to send you this resource. Their first comment is going to be Fern. They're not going to be replying to somebody else. And if they are, then the chances are they're not actually asking for the resource, right? So that's why you would typically keep this on, but you may have situations where you want to turn that off. So we're going to hit save. And this is what I mean by like it's pre-built, but you want to come in here and just make these little changes so that it fits your specific situation. You want it to fit your brand. You have to choose your Instagram account and choose which post and choose what words you want to use. All right, so the first thing it's going to do is it's going to respond to the comment. So here's where we can add a list of different responses. If you want it to feel a little more organic, a little more authentic, and make it sound like someone is actually responding to these comments, you would do a list of things here. And even if you're the kind of person like myself, where you want to be really transparent about the fact that you're using automations, you can be upfront with your audience and say these are automated replies, but you can give them personalities, or we call it our robot army. It's okay to create a list of different types of replies here so that they still get the benefit of these advanced tools without trying to hide the fact that you're doing this with an automation. Don't feel like you have to do one way or the other. Like you don't have to do the same response every single time in order to be authentic. You can have fun with it. So here's where you can add new responses. Naturally, you'd want to go in and change this to language that matches your brand. Things like that. So just add as many as you want. And yes, you can use custom tags or custom values. So let's just pretend for a minute that this is your business name. You might want to say, for example. And then you'll probably leave this on because this will like the comment that the automation is replying to. So in most cases, you would keep that on unless you want a team member to go through and like the comments when they are going through and doing a double check or something like that. So let's go ahead and hit save. This step here, this is the DM that will be sent. And so you're going to want to put whatever message you want in here. This is the default, so you're definitely going to want to change that. All right. If we scroll down, this is where we've got buttons or quick replies. And so buttons are pretty simple. So you might want to say this is the brand guide and then the link to your brand guide, right? Or it could be get the checklist, same kind of thing. So these are buttons that you could add. Quick replies are similar, but these don't work with attachments. If you're doing the here's your brand guide, then you're probably going to do buttons. If, for example, you don't want them to have two choices, if you're like, I only have the brand guide, I don't also have the checklist, you can delete this. Or you could add in your website or maybe a support email, something like that. So there is the option to add in more buttons. All right, so let's just X out of that for now. And then there's this wait step. So if they reply with whatever your chosen phrase is and they get this DM and they have the option to click the brand guide, but they don't, how long do you want to wait before it automatically moves them to the next step? So maybe you want to wait 1 minute, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 100 minutes, whatever it may be. So we're just going to go ahead and hit save. And as you can see, this changed. So here's our choice, brand guide or nothing. They didn't click the button at all. If they choose brand guide, do you want Fern CRM to add a tag to their contact profile so that it says downloaded brand guide? Or you could add them to a different workflow and have them maybe kick off your marketing sequence or whatever it may be. So you've got all these different actions to choose from if you want to do something. You don't have to though. You could just let it stop here. So it's like they click on their brand guide, it opens up that website, they get the brand guide. If they don't click on the button, it goes here. And so here's where you might want to follow up with them. So just type in here, Instagram DM. Here's where you can send a second DM. So you can either add attachment or you can just put in that link, whatever the link may be. And again, here's a great place to use custom values. If you have a custom value for your link, like let's just pretend this is where you keep the link to your brand guide, using a custom value here would be great because then if you ever need to change the link to the brand guide for any reason, You can change it once in the custom values and it will update everywhere you've ever linked to it. So this might be a great time to use that. Or you could add files through a URL. So this will upload it from your computer. This one will upload it from another URL. So we'll go ahead and hit save. And that's it. You can make it more complex if you want to. We could update their Instagram engagement score. Because they requested the brand guide, their Instagram engagement score goes up 1, and that way you can tell who your most engaged users are on Instagram and that kind of thing. We'll just go ahead and hit save here, leave it at that. I hope you have a lot of fun with this feature in your business. Thanks for watching.